Welcome back to Rimworld. I'm back from my couple of days away here, so we can get back to the more traditional sort of edited style of Rimworld and really get on with this vampire prison scene. As right now, we've got the vampire bit down, the prison bit not so much. This is war crimes waiting to happen. Speaking of which, there was a big list of mods basically suggested while I was away that I've been keeping a close eye on. Sidini compiled a list for me as well. So I've got all those dealt with, and I've also got ready for you guys a new updated mod list and load order too. So links will be in the description to that one if you want to take a look. I'll also update these Steam Workshop collections as well, so make sure you subscribe to that first, then go from, I think it was episode 3, where I did a full load order breakdown, might have been episode 2. Take a look at that as well if you need some help installing things, but just to make things easier and get it all up to date as well. You might get some errors with this mod pack, I should point that out, but they're nothing, it's nothing major, it's just certain mods, you know, essentially replacing one another or certain things being removed by optimization mods, that type of thing. Don't worry about it too much if you do get errors. More to the point, let's dive into things, and let's see what we've actually got planned out here. So obviously we've got Jilp, and who else was it? Was it Dina? Here's, yeah, backup research there. Let's actually give her that to start off with so that I can remember. There we go. And what else are you good at? What can we have you doing as, I guess, mining as a backup job? Sure. Tammy has nothing set up here, so you're good at cooking. So let's go for that one. And then plants is your secondary job, I think we'll do as well. And we've got Irasa, who is good at not a lot. I guess we'll say animals. Is that animals? Is that supposed to be animals? Yeah, animals, and I mean, she has really got not a lot going for her here. We'll go plants as well. There we go. All right, perfect. So that we can just much more easily see, you know, what our new colonists have got. We've got a couple of people I think we're waiting to recruit. Was it not Shadow we wanted to bring on board? I'm going to get back to remembering everything we wanted here. This guy's obviously very good. High intellectual, high animals, high shooting. High shooting is going to be very important because we are going to need just basically straight prison guards, aren't we? So let's recruit you. Vol is still going to remain our one sole prisoner here. We're going to have him forced to work, but until we've set the actual prison up, that's going to be fairly irrelevant for the time being. So a couple of mods I've enabled since last time. We've got to start things off, the better pawn control mod. I was originally worried that this one actually wouldn't be compatible with combat extended because both basically affect the assignments and things, but it works kind of nicely. So the way this mod works is, depending on the situation, you can change all of their outfits, food restrictions, drug policy, loadouts, prisoner food, default food, all things like that, based on whatever situations are at literally just the click of a button, right? So say, for example, you get a famine. You don't want them eating so much food, or you want them to be a bit more sparing with food. You will set their food, you know, consumption to just simple meals instead, perhaps. But, or maybe, you know, reserve the lavish food for something like a nuclear fallout, and then during a nuclear fallout, maybe let them have access to more social drugs so they don't go completely stir crazy from being trapped inside all day. Things like that. It's a pretty cool mod, so I'll just basically show you how it works here. So, you've got the automatic one, funnily enough called Auto, which is what the current policy one right now. But what you could do is, let's say, for example, there was a nuclear fallout. That's a pretty good one. We could add a new area here, and we'll call this one Nuclear Fallout, and that will allow us to restrict them to particular areas. So that's just a new restrict policy there, and then we can flip over to that one. I think we also need to go this one too, right? Copy those over, and then what we'll do is we'll just set up a whole new bill for this, just so I can quickly show you how it works. Now, you might want to set up a bill that doesn't affect work, so like for a nuclear fallout, you will want to change their work order so they're not constantly working on plants, for example. You might want to change their assignment so they've got nuclear-proof clothing or something like that, or less radiation absorbing clothing, something along those lines. Similar with the animals, you might want to hide them inside during nuclear fallout, so I think this is the best one to show this off. So what we're going to do then is quickly flip over to this one, and then on this one we can change, you know, their food restrictions. Like I said, if you want to be a bit more sparing with food, loadouts so they're not carrying so many meals around, or maybe get them to drop their weapons so they're not, you know, carrying so much bulk if they do need to get indoors quickly, something along those lines. And you can restrict areas too, to my knowledge. So you see here, if we go nuclear fallout, we can, you know, maybe say less work, or we can specifically set them to an area called nuclear fallout. We won't mess around with it too much because I'll do that in between episodes or in between something like that, just so that we can get that dealt with, but so you guys don't have to sit with me fiddling around with areas in a mod I don't entirely understand too much yet, but it seems very, very useful just for being able to, at the click of a button, quickly adjust your entire colony to suit the scenario. I think that's incredibly useful. We've also got the expanded war crimes mod. As you would expect, I think that's going to be incredibly useful here, seeing as we do love ourselves some war crimes that you do, you know, basically extra things to your prisoners. Speaking of which, we've also got the prisoner ransom mod, so if we capture particularly valuable people, we can put a, what are they called? Like a trade, what the fuck are they called in hindsight? There we are, comms console. Put a comms console down. Speaking of which, we should put one of those down anyway so we can start trading with people. Put one in here, put it there, and we'll also put one in here as well, just for convenience sake. So that will allow us to contact factions and say, hey, we've got your faction leader in our prison, do you want him back? They won't always agree to it. There is apparently a small chance you can actually just be straight up raided by them to try and claim back their prisoner, which I think is very, very cool. So it's very risk-reward. But it can bring in a little bit more silver, and it's a nice diplomatic way of returning someone to them. You gain like a small mood bonus, because I guess you're not executing them or grinding them up for organs. Speaking of grinding people up for organs, though, my favourite segue, we also have the Harvest Everything mod. So for prisoners from now on, if we feel it's necessary, bear in mind it doesn't affect the mood debuffs or anything from it, and it doesn't affect people, you know, being forced to take their organs. If we desperately need an organ replacement for one of our ghouls, we could, you know, take it out of Shadow or Vol here, for example. So I believe if we just go to the Operations tab here, we can also get blood packs, which is fairly important. Yeah, look at this. Nose, right ear, draw, left arm, left leg, right foot, blah, 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 blah. Practice cutting open on their torso. We can apparently gouge their eyes out. Using a sharp piece of metal, gouge someone's eyes out, causing blindness. I assume that will be the additional War Crimes mod. This seems exactly the type of mod that we need enabled right now, huh? So where are we looking at in terms of the game? So let me get up to date here. So Dina needs somewhere to sleep, so congratulations, there's a bedroom. Van needs somewhere to sleep. Tammy has somewhere to sleep. So we need to build another bedroom sort of around this area. We'll start moving these wind turbines over as well. We could basically put them over here, right? So we're probably, this is like by Castle Jilp. We're probably not going to build, you know, too many buildings over on this direction. Plus, it's, you know, nice open sand, so the wind turbine's never going to be interrupted, that type of thing. Oh, to be fair, though, we've also roofed this entire area off. Oh, but they'll be blocked by a roof, won't it? Okay, genius. Let's put it there, then. Let's put a couple of these around here, and then we can expand the sort of warden building out to actually house more goddamn wardens, huh? And then we might as well put down a couple more as well. So we can put one there, and we can also put one there. Nice. Now, we'll remove this one temporarily. I think we've got just about enough energy to last us, haven't we? We're kind of just about breaking even here. We'll have to wait for the daytime to pop around before we can really tell for that. Van has gained a level in Ghoul Disciplines. Another thing I want to do is just make sure everybody's leveled up as well. Also need to work on the loadouts. Make sure everyone's got a weapon. I think weapon crafting should be my next sort of major goal to ensure that Tammy and Dina have a decent layout here, ready to retaliate, because we are still playing with combat extended at the end of the day. So combat is a little more tricky than just, you know, putting out a bunch of traps or building a kill box or whatever. They might actually do something clever about that. Even though I'm well aware last series we did completely get by building a gigantic kill box. All forbid those, we don't really need that much electricity right now. Let's also make sure they are cabled together. There we go, we do something like that, huh? So what are we missing out on then? Why can't those be built? We don't have any steel or any components. Oh, are they delivering that to that now? Surely we've got enough of both, right? I thought we spent last episode getting a shit ton of steel. Oh, no, hang on. We were massively out of steel, weren't we? Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Quarry probably wouldn't be a bad idea in that case, but I'm kind of thinking we just stick to going for the area we were before. Yeah, we've still got some freshly mined there. So we'll sort of set a couple of people to, if they've got nothing else, try and mine this out as soon as possible. Okay. And let's also get rid of this one too, because, you know, like I said, ooh, what is that? Marble, that sucks. Just so that we can make sure everyone's got some beds, avoid any very easy to avoid mental breakdowns anyway. Let's blueprint this one and get that installed too. Boom, perfect. Okay, and those are all vented together too. I mean, the one bathroom is going to start being a pain in the ass relatively soon, because they do get a little bit happier if they have a nice bathroom going for them. But they are just pathetic, useless, worthless ghouls in the eyes of Jilp, and of course Jilp's word is law here, so we're gonna trust him on this one. What we should also get down, there's a prosthesis trader. Prosthetics? We're just going to say prosthetics from now on. There's a prosthetics trader, which we're going to go for as well. Let's put down a trade beacon then. And then we can also sell some of this other garbage we've got lying around as well. Boom, we'll put it there. Job, if you want to start work on that one, no steel. That's annoying. I'm going to cancel this one then. And we'll actually work on that one first, because I think prosthetics could be very, very, very valuable. Now, another one that was suggested was the Evolved Organs mod. It looks a little bit unfinished for my liking. I would like it to be a bit more polished first, because, you know, the Evolved Organs don't really do much. They're just a literal change of your base game, sort of evolved arms, and you get like extra hacking, and you like grind up other organs for it, so it doesn't really make too much sense. The other thing I'm concerned about, especially with a lot of these like prosthetics or organs or engineering mods or whatever else, oh god, we're out of components too, is that for the most part, when we transform, especially with Jilp, if he becomes Warform, I don't know if that will replace his components, or when he gets his feral claws, if we give him Bionic arms, the claw's just going to completely overwrite it, for example. I'll have to test it out and sort of see how we go. There we go, that's what I like to see. Alright, so we're going to bring in a decent amount of steel. Unfortunately, the prosthetics trader did leave, but like I was saying, I mean, there's a good chance that stuff's just going to be replaced anyway. Then we'll get them to mine up all of this. Although with the steel, I'm sort of grabbing it as we need it. I think components, you know, we're always going to need components, so we can't have enough of those. So we'll grab those, especially because we can make certain bullets as well. So say we fight a lot of mechanoids, we might want to build the EMP bullets to quickly ensure that's a way of dispatching those. So we've got enough bedrooms for everyone now, nothing to worry about there. Apparently our battery's running kind of low. I can only assume that's where we've removed the turbine, but not yet built the other one either. So why don't we place down that other one again, just to get that done with. Hopefully those will connect. I mean, they do touch, right? So we don't need to build like a cable between them. Jilp has a level in vampirism. Awesome. Right, so let's take a look then, young Jilp. What have we got these days? Little Jilp. We've got ourselves Jilp Bundle. I think we go for Fortified 2, guarantees shrugging off 2 points of damage from an attack. So like I said, I think the way this works is that if he would get shot for 14 damage, it'll only be 12 damage. Don't know how relevant that is for a vampire, of course, and I don't know how much that would be with combat extended and everything like that considered, but it definitely seems fairly useful, let's put it that way. Wait, the gargoyles can also get, oh, sorry, the gargoyles, the ghoul of the gargoyle bloodline can apparently also get war form. Interesting. I wonder if it's worth going for like something like this first to actually test out these powers and see which are worth going into. Oh, that explains it. Cool. Okay. His Vitae is 2 weeks to allow learning higher disciplines. I assume he needs to be bonded first. So we do have someone who is bonded. Let's see if that will allow us to get the higher levels. Of course, you would have no bloody, no points available. Fair enough. No points, no points, no points. You're not even a ghoul yet. I think we will ghoulify you as well, just because the, you know, the actual speed spent on, or the what's it, manipulation bonus or something like that is quite nice. Give vampirism or create ghoul. There you go. Welcome aboard. Vitae addiction. So is one vampire going to be enough to feed all these people? I mean, I assume they just take from him and then he'll go and grab some animals, huh? Honestly, don't really know how it works too much, but everything's fine. We seem to be running okay, so nothing to worry about there. Sweet, okay, that's what we're looking for. As this stuff is already half mined, does that mean we'll get less components from it? I've never considered that, because this stuff is super, super damaged and it wasn't us. Or will it just make it quicker to mine? I'll have to keep an eye on that. I think it's determined entirely by their mining yield, right? Their mining skill. Let's take a look here. I mean, he definitely got 2 from that one. What about you? Let's see what you can get. Right, lower the speed. Come on. Hurry up. I need to see this. What's she got? 2 components. It seems to be about normal. You normally get like 2 to 3 components per vein, depending on your mining skill, like I said. Okay, that's fine. Nothing to worry about then. Alright, so we got ourselves a second comms console there. That's also probably a reason why we're draining a little bit of electricity, because we have got 2 of those down. It's 200 watts a piece. Probably got minus... Did I see that right? I guess we definitely need a lot more windmills then, huh? Let's enable these ones. Oh, cancel that one for now. Right, so that one's just waiting to be built. There we go, jumps on it immediately. And let's expand this cable over to here as well. Awesome. That should solve a lot of our power issues, especially until we get like water turbines or something like that. I'm liking the space though. I feel quite well defended here, huh? What we could also do is maybe brick over that and have the prison over in this area. You know, put like a big wall down there and have the prison over in this area. This can be for like training, guests, wardens, whatever. And have the entrance down towards the south. Because that way if enemies come from all the way up here, they are probably going to run all the way down here and then try and come through this wall to get to our base. I'll have to test that out. Again, with combat extended, they generally tend to be a little bit quicker. Oh, by the way, we've got Job a cool new mask, which unfortunately is now daytime, so he's going to immediately run back indoors. We got the deer skull mask. I just love the idea of having all of our wardens equipped in, like, skull armor with skull mask. I think that's kind of intimidating. What were the bonuses that gives? All probably negatives, let's be honest. I think it actually does give a social negative. Apparently not. Pain shock threshold plus 10%. That's very powerful. So because they're wearing... I guess it, like, empowers them or something? What about the bone armor? Did that give a social... No, it just makes them move slightly slower. Wow, okay, that's fairly impressive then. The pain shock threshold is insane, so that's how much damage it takes before the characters will be down, potentially, from just pain, not from damage or anything. So, kind of impressive that another 10% means that if we get into melees with, like, unarmed prisoners who only have their fists, right, so they're unlikely to do bleeding damage, or at least damage to the extent that would knock them down from the damage, like breaking legs or whatever, they're only ever going to do bruises, and you can collapse from bruises, obviously. Oh, multi-analyzer is done, fantastic news. So, for the wardens to have these masks and get that little bit of extra threshold, that's pretty fantastic. Now, we don't have any plasteel, which is not ideal. I think we can all agree. That's actually massively, massively garbage. But not a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. Let's move some of these bookshelves as well. They're just decoration. They don't actually do much. Une, Prime Councillor of Coinham, has sent us a message. She wants to talk to us nearby location. That, to me, sounds like a trap, so we're not going to do it. I don't think it is a trap. I don't think it ever can be a trap. We're still not going to do it, though. Got rice harvest coming in there. How are we doing for food? Badly. Like, really badly, huh? Why? Corn's taking ages to grow. I mean, the rice isn't also being sowed. We need to get more people on plants, I think. Harvest, grow. Van, I'm going to have you also growing. Jilp. Ah, man. I think Jilp's got... Oh, I was going to say Jilp's got so much to do, but now we haven't got any research. Obviously, he doesn't. Well, let's set something up then. So we've got ourselves gunsmithing. I think it's probably a good idea, seeing as we're using 2 of the worst garbage guns in Combat Extended, and 2 people are just straight up unarmed. So this seems like a much better next step to go for. Plus, we've got steel now, so we can actually make the bullets for them. The only real concern I've got right now is a lot of them are having Vitae withdrawals, so I'm having to manually send Jilp over to them to get them... I don't really know the word for it, to get them replenished, to sort of satiate their Vitae need. I don't know whether or not we're supposed to have them, like, have an anything time slot together, or have, like, a recreation time slot together, or something like that. I think the issue is Jilp is obviously staying awake at night, and everybody's in bed, so they're not able to replenish their Vitae from Jilp, who is, you know, awake during the nighttime there. So I don't know how the hell we're supposed to do it. Yeah, look at this. It does kind of suck. They've only got 1 hour window to actually get that. What if we give Jilp, like, 3 hours of recreation here instead? I mean, that could work kind of okay, I think. He's got way too much hours of sleep. There's nothing I can do about that. He's a goddamn vampire, huh? 8 till 8 gives him 12 hours of goddamn... Oh, sorry, 6 till... Okay, so it's giving him 10 hours of sleep. It's too much. Like, even that is way too much, but hey, we'll roll with it. Fingers crossed that will solve our problems now. I actually didn't realize that was such a big deal, but we've also finished gunsmithing, which is kind of nice. Alright, look at this. Good God. War crimes expanded. Basic torture methods. I love it. Immediate torture methods, or we've got advanced torture. What is this? Including growing cancerous and infectious sex in people, as well as a lobotomy. This is too far. There's war crimes, and then there's just, you know, Joseph Mengele Simulator. We've got Town Charter by Martial Law is obviously the endgame. I'm trying to think what's next. So I'm tempted to go for agriculture. So this will allow us to grow red lentils. Red lentils are generally a meat replacement. So, I mean, less hunting is necessary. But you have to produce way more lentils relative to the amount of meat you'd normally need for a meal. Why is there a person here? Are you alright? Heat stroke. Heat stroke. Killed this poor visitor. Well, let's get it to the base. Speaking of which, we're probably going to have to go hunting soon because our food stocks are running fairly low. 14 meals is okay, but between, you know, 5 people, it's not fantastic. We also do have some rice in storage there. We're just waiting for this corn to grow, and the corn harvest comes through, we'll be fine. The farm is probably just not big enough for this many people. I probably need to expand the rice out or something like that. But I think some hunting in the meantime wouldn't be such a bad idea, especially now as we do have gunsmithing. So, what is that, like machining table? Oh, Joe, can we get your fancy cool mask, my man? Here we go. Look at that. My God, what a beast of a man. There we go. That's what we're talking about. I hate the way that you can see his armor. That's garbage. What's if we warform? I assume he doesn't keep his mask on. Nope. That never stops being just horrifying, huh? Just goddamn awful to look at. My eyes. Good Lord. Just an absolutely disgusting, filthy vampire creature. Okay. So, Jill, what are we going to have you research next then? I never quite decided. Oh, yeah, we're going to go for agriculture one. It's fine. I think, that, again, the prosthetics are so good, but they'd only be good for our wardens, and even then, as a ghoul, if they do replace their claws or whatever, I guess we could just not pick that power. We might have to not pick that power, because I think a warden with a bionic arm would be a little more helpful. Alright, nothing to worry about. Why are you sad? Oh, because she's got chemical fascination. Vitae withdrawal, again, it's the same story. It's because they don't actually have the, we could try and arrest her, I guess. Where is Jilp? Is he going home? Oh, he's researching. Can we even arrest her? Let's try it. Run, Jilp. Avoid that sunshine. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. Let's grab that one and then just prisoner release because she's still part of our colony. Oh, also something I saw, which I think was a great idea. Let's pick that one up and then Jilp, go about your business. Is he going to be trapped in here now? Oh, God. Is he not going to be able to get out into the sun? Oh, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Okay. One thing that I saw that I thought was a fantastic idea was renaming the colony rather than please come to be eaten. Just please come to dinner. That was a lot better. I think that one rolls off the tongue. Plus, you know, they actually might take us up on that. It seems a lot less, I was going to say a lot less suspicious, but then again, we are literally called Please Come to Be Eaten. Someone's blocked the fountain. Good God, stop that. There we go. Okay, nothing to worry about. Basic prosthetics is not relevant, like I said. We are going to go for agriculture 1, and that's not going to take much time at all. The second that's done, I'm going to put down just a whole bunch of lentil farms, and that's hopefully going to deal with the sort of immediate food issue we've got right now. Let's go for growing zone, and let's just put that one just kind of like here. I like the farm. I think it looks kind of nicely laid out there. We don't want it too big, because, you know, we don't want to be just harvesting crops all day, having to worry about shit like that. Please, don't do that. Or should I just get them to sow potatoes so they cut the trees down and get all that done immediately? Probably not a bad idea. It might even save us a tiny little bit of time in the future. Awesome, problem solved. Okay, thank you very much, Jilp. Right, so let's go over to here then and change that over to red lentils. Okay, plus that also is going to deal with a lot of our sort of prisoner-based issues in terms of food. Because, you know, having a gigantic prison means that we are going to have to find a way to feed all the goddamn people. We don't have, like, the fishing mods or anything. So infinite food is not really on the list. Can prisoners farm? I'm pretty sure they can, can't they? Yeah, they can. Sweet. Oh, they can't harvest? Or is that just Vol being garbage? Let's take a look at that. Excuse me, Vol. I need to... Sorry, the game's being exceptionally slow right now. Okay. Are you garbage? Incapable of caring? I know how you feel. No, it is actually just... Is there a way to change prisoners so they can do that? I've honestly no idea. I'll have to take a look into this when when it becomes a lot more relevant. With only one prisoner who is not... they're like crippled or something, right? There's something wrong with them. Blood loss hidden, evidently. Minor pain when it's... No, they can do things. I guess we just won't worry about it now, because obviously we're not set up in the position where they can actually grow food anyway, so it's not relevant at all. But for the future, I'll have to go and look up if there is a method of adding extra jobs to their list. So the question is, how do we get this multi-analyzer dealt with? Well, apparently we've got an exotic goods trader kicking around somewhere. Who's our social... Wait. We lost a colonist. What happened to Arasa? Oh, she hasn't been released yet. Shit, you absolute fool. I was like, how has this happened? Right, somebody, please, hey, free Arasa. How do we get her out of here? Who's our warden, more to the point? We've got, please don't let it be Arasa. Work, we want to go colonists. And it is our boy, anybody. Mal, come and let Arasa out of prison, for God's sake. Here, right, get to it. Go on. We'll have to wait till tomorrow now, I guess. Because of a lack of taming maintenance, Boomrat 2 has returned to the wild. Boomrat 4, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, well, that's something. I actually did not know that was a mechanic at all. Fine. We'll do that instead then, huh? So what have we got? Boomrats would have been very, very useful to keep around, but hey, never mind. So let's get whoever our best social character is trading with these boys. So that is probably going to be Mal again, huh? Right, Mal, my good friend. Oh, I've got it actually set up to show social there, you big idiot. Come and use this one. Trade with the exotic goods trader. Anything made of plasteel that we can deconstruct will be a 10 out of 10. Let's take a look. We've got... Oh, it's not looking good, is it? Sell this. Get rid of this fucking guinea pig, huh? Get rid of this go juice. Do we want to keep that? No, probably not. Okay, we are looking for absolutely anything. Well, they got advanced bionic jaws, advanced bionic spines. Okay, cool. Crucifix. Good God. Anything at all made of plasteel. I don't know if tube television is made of plasteel. Telescopes. I mean, it's good for recreation, huh? Crucifix in brackets. Good. Nice. Get the cross. Okay, so, I don't really want to sell the boomerangs again, but it's kind of fairly useful for us, so we can sell some components. I don't know that any of this stuff we can deconstruct. I could take a punt at the tube television or the telescope, maybe those deconstruct into plasteel, but for now, we'll just roll selling them off that little tiny bit. Rasmus no longer wandering in sadness. Congratulations, welcome back to the colony. No storage space for what? Silk spider dead? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's clearly room for silk spider dead. Oh, well, out rotten. There we go. Problem solved. All right, and we've got starvation as well. I assume we are once again out of meals. For God's sake, how does this keep happening? Right, okay, wildlife. Let's get to hunting team. So what's not going to kill us if we try and kill it? Guinea pigs. Those are pretty useful. Boomrats, hares. Okay, we're going to eat some rats, I guess. Chipmunks, jackalopes, hares. I mean, otters. Fine. I feel like this isn't going to be much. This isn't going to bring much food, huh? Could eat a horse. Horses seem pretty good. Sounds good, sounds disgusting. Absolutely not. Yaks as well. Okay, we'll get all of that hunted as soon as possible, and we'll set everybody to be max level hunter. I have turned on allow melee hunt, so we could send Job to go hunt and do it, I guess. Can you allow drafted? You can allow drafted hunt with melee then. Okay, sure. So where are these goddamn stallions? Let's go eat. Ah, here we go. Right, let's go and send just like warform Jilp, I guess, to go and hunt some of these boys for us. Now we need to actually bring them back in one piece, so please just rip them apart, my man. Melee attack horse. Just let this sink in for a minute. Just let this shit sink in for a minute. Warform. Warform Jilp. Excellent. Good work. Okay, there we go. Right, we actually might be able to take this horse down. Should I try the feral claws as well? Come on. Excuse me. We actually... There we go. All right. Kill that horse, Jilp. I can't. This is what we sunk all those goddamn points into. This. To get a fucking ass handed to us by a horse. You're joking. Protein feral claws. Ooh, 100% efficiency. Damage 14. Warform gives what exactly? Body size and health scale. Oh, so it actually might not give any bonus to damages. So this might be entirely based on his melee stat, which is obviously garbage. That'd be so funny if Super Vampire Joke just gets... Oh, we can stun it. Yeah, wing flap. Knocked it down. Okay, finish it off. Good God. A successful hunt, I think. He only got this shit handed to him twice there. Fantastic. Right. Get it back to base. Not assigned to hauling. Here you go, Job. Congratulations. You are now... Everyone should have, like, at least a 4 in hauling, right? Go and get that home. Good God. What a... Feeding on Shadow. Feeding on goddamn Shadow. Okay, congrats. Welcome back, Harasser. At least that was not nearly as embarrassing as the horse hunt. How are we doing? Oh, so we've actually got that one back to base. And what about everyone else? Van, why are you not hunting? Oh, yeah, he is. He's going to get some bullets. He's going to squat up. There we go. Okay, hunting chipmunk. This is going to solve a lot of our food issues, at least until those goddamn lentils have grown. Her Harasser is on that. Oh, you know what? She's immediately gone again. Welcome back to the colony. Going to immediately have an insulting spree against Tammy. Tammy probably deserves it. Tammy, you suck, to be honest with you. Oh. Lightning bolts. Somebody said that the lightning destroyed something. I don't remember what in hindsight. It actually might have been a turbine. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. No, we're good. Okay. I don't know what it was then in hindsight. I think it just looks as if that's been damaged because it's going slightly beneath a single concrete floor. I'm pretty sure that was it in hindsight. It doesn't matter too much. Yak revenge. That's the worst pop-up I've ever seen in Rimworld in my goddamn life. That's a lot of yak. Okay. Friends, no pressure. Okay, absolute pressure. Get back to the base. Oh my God, he's on the wrong side of the river. Run, Mal. Run, for the love of God, run. What's he shooting? Oh, he's shooting at the yak. Okay. Harasser, who's got the best shooting? Harasser has 4. Tammy has 4. Has 2. Dina has 2. Shadow has... Oh, Shadow. Nice. Okay, come and grab yourself a gun, my friend. Now, on the subject of garbage names, I am going to be asking the patrons for their names, then anybody left over will go to you guys in the comment section if you're interested. So, oh, Jope still has the gun. God damn it, Jope. Drop down the floor. Wake up and drop this gun. Okay, Shadow, grab the gun. So, for those of you interested, think of some decent vampire ghouly names, and we'll see what we can do with that, because I think everybody here has sort of earned their way a little bit. Oh, wait, hang on. Shadow? You're new. Oh, welcome, Shadow. Okay, all right, let's paste his jobs in there and see what he's actually decent at here. All right, that's fantastic. Obviously, shooting is exactly why we recruited him here, so this is the ideal scenario here to blood him into the colony. Fuel should probably also be number 1 for you as well. Huh? Same with these. All right, so Shadow Marine is good at handle training. Yep. Hunting, obviously top priority for a guy with top shooting. We'll get rid of you as well because you're probably going to cause us more issues than you're worth. Harvesting, I guess harvesting and growing is a nice backup job there. He's also good at intellectual. Yeah, if he can't grow, just have him do intellectual to come and help these guys out, huh? It's probably not a bad idea. Get rid of those. And then if he can't do that, we'll just put some lower tier jobs as well there. Fantastic. Okay, good. Shadow, grab yourself a gun. He's already got the bone armor. He hasn't got himself a bone master, which is fairly disappointing. How's everyone else doing? Mal has been shot, I can only assume. Van, you and Mal came in this together. Please don't kill each other, for the love of God. You are the starting boys. Okay. Take some pot shots as they're coming over the river. Okay, slow things down. And attack. Come on. Nice. Tammy, what the fuck, my guy? Come on, come on. Nice. I love the smell of death in the morning. Me too. Good work, friend. Okay, we've got ourselves another yak. Take it down. Good work, team. That was a good hunt. Well done. Well done, everyone. That's it. Go back to your business. Right. And I assume they're gonna finish those off and actually haul them back to base, huh? Fantastic. Look at that. We've got ourselves a lot of tasty, fresh, tasty meals. What is that? That's a kangaroo. You can call it a proctopodon all you want, but that is quite clearly a kangaroo, my friend. Then we've got a load of new animal spawn as well. We've got some more of those goddamn gigantolopes. We've got honey badger. Those, to my knowledge, don't give a fuck, so we absolutely don't want to mess with those guys. Got the stallions. We did haul that one. I'm just making sure they're actually hauling things as well. It's an issue with Rimworld that when things tend to go... Oh. When things tend to go... Oh, God, it's right there. When things tend to go awry when hunting... Let me finish this thought at long last. Jill, gain a level in vampirism. Vampire versus... Oh, he actually took it down. My God, Mal, you're an unstoppable madman. And we got a raid. Oh, my God. This is not good. Okay, someone needs to patch up Mal. Mal, his toe's been torn off. Probably by either a bear or a yak, I would assume. Go rest. Mal, rest. Heal. He's a vampire. Cast success. There we go. Regenerate part. And then heal. And then... Oh, he's lost his ghoul ability. Shit. I think it's worth it, given that we've got... so he's missing his big toe. Nothing to worry about. We've got a raid heading over. I think we need to squad up and get ready to repel this. Let's very, very quickly then patch up Mal. Who's our doctor? It's Dr. Van. Dr. Van, please prioritize tending to Mal. Nope, don't bother with that one. It's a toad. Just give it the most basic garbage care you can. Just put a tourniquet on it. We'll deal with it later. Thank you. Right, where are they? They've still got to cross the river and come through the main entrance here. It is nighttime, so we have full strength Jilp ready to go. We'll go war form again for what it's worth. Right, so Irasa, what happens to the guns? Oh, Shadow's got a gun and he's got ammo. Perfect. All right, Irasa, grab yourself anything is fine. Come grab yourself a club. Tammy, come grab yourself a gladius. What about Dina? Let's give you, guess we'll just get an Iqua. All right, is everyone good then? We're fine. Van and Mal, get back over here. Right, so everybody's got a weapon. Jilp is a weapon. I'm not a man, I'm a weapon in the human form, or whatever the hell it is he says. Let's get over here. Now, building an actual kill box in one stage would be fairly nice. I think that would help out a goddamn lot. Now, they are finding nighttime with combat extended. The darkness will affect their accuracy with shooting and whatever, but seeing as they're coming through a tiny little gap here, what the fuck? Power armor and charge rifles. Doesn't seem entirely fair. By the way, jet cord Isamu or Magpie. Isamu, we've come to bargain, you goddamn Magpie. All right, here we go. Watch this. Ready? Oh god, they've got some cover there, huh? They've also got charge rifles. I'm not feeling confident about this all of a sudden. We're immediately suppressed because they have a friggin' charge rifle. All right, Jill. No pressure. War form. Feral claws. Prove me wrong. Prove me. Wait, we can just embrace an enemy and give them vampirism? What does that do? What happens if we create a ghoul out of our enemies? Does that bring them onto our team? Let's see what happens here. Nice. Well, this is weird. Would this even work? Oh, an Aurora. Excellent. Nothing. We just turned him into a ghoul. How strange. Okay, weird. I guess just take him down then, huh? Actually, if you can get on the other side of him, then our boys can still shoot without threat of being shot at back. Right. Okay, everyone else, come a bit closer. Let's close the gap, huh? There we go. Let's do something like that. Job's fine. No damage yet. We got our three gun-wielding characters. Let's bring them up into the center a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, good luck. We can't break through his armor because it is combat extended, so of course breaking through armor is a good joke. Stun him. Nothing. Job has reached level 3 in melee, so it is based on his melee stat. Okay, well, now we know. He's apparently lost a part. What do you mean? Oh, it's probably where he's got his protein claws. I see. Good work. Nice, we actually got a shot there. Headshot. Sweet, there's one down. This armor isn't invincible, don't forget. And he can shrug off damage, so even if he does get a melee attack in, probably won't even affect him. This is good target practice, if nothing else. Do you guys just want to come in and help out, to be honest with you? Because this is kind of absurd. Dina, come through. Please don't shoot our people. Thank you. You get on that side of him. You come round. Irasa, you also join. So can we set move routes? Oh, we can. Look at this. Attack moves. Okay. Tammy's been shot. That's why we're sending in these guys. Don't forget they are all ghouls, so they can just heal up. Man, these ghouls seem fairly overpowered. Right, come around. That's it. Close the gap and start stabbing. Well done, boys. He's distracted. Come up behind him. Take him down. We want to knock this guy down. We want to strip him of his armor, and we want to take his... They're fleeing. Like I said, we want to... Oh, god damn it, Tammy. You fucking useless guy. Heal. Get out of here. Heal and run, Tammy. Heal and run. Couple of bruises. Nothing to worry about that. Did you get... Oh, man. She lost her ghoul abilities. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. We need to knock this guy down. Connor is down. What's he got? Connor Blair? Plants, crafting, medical. Prisoner, I think. I think that reeks of prisoner. Strip him. Get him to the base. Welcome aboard. Go and help out Jill, because this is absurd. Right. Melee attack. Close the gap. Take him down. You guys might as well just go about your business, to be honest with you. Just piss off. Just honestly, Jill's got this on lockdown. Wait, when the sun comes up, then Jet's going to be able to escape. Actually, I've changed my mind. Shadow, come back. We need your help with this one, my friend. Should we close the gap a little bit? There's no reason not to, huh? Just draft everybody. Bring them a little closer. There we go. We might get a few more lucky headshots or something like that. Alright. The only reason I wanted them that far away so they didn't accidentally shoot like Dina or something. Saying that, Dina could probably move there and be a little bit safer from the wrath of our own people. Okay. 3 o'clock. Can we break through his armor before nighttime disappears and Jill has to flee? Tammy, what the hell, my man? Tammy, get out of here. This is where that other mod that I was talking about at the start of the series or the start of the episode would be helpful. They're just getting shot by our own people. Get out of here. Good God. There we go. Gunshot, Soviet bullet. Go on, leave. Honestly, please stop. Just get out of here. You guys are no use. Jill, I don't know what to suggest. Stun him? Didn't work. Have we got some more vampire points I can maybe spend on some skills? 1 point available. I mean, short flight won't help us out, will it, particularly? That sounds useful for later on, so we'll start teching into that one. I think this guy's just impossible to take down. Death in 5 hours. Oh, you know what? They might just go down from natural means. Please don't shoot him. Please don't shoot Van. Please don't shoot Van. Let him move through. Oh, he's coming to melee. Van, I thought you were going to do something useful, my guy. Let's set him to flee. Let's just set him to flee. That's probably the easiest thing. That way they're at least not going to get involved in any more combat and leave it to Jilp. This guy's going to bleed out anyway, so it's not important. Right, get out of here. Go on. Good lord. Alright. 4 o'clock. Good luck. Well, we fought them for as long as we can, but sun is rising, so we're going to turn Jilp into mist, and he's going to fly away. He's going to fly away. Jilp is going to fly away. Jilp is going to fly away. There we go. He's actually off now. Hopefully that guy will bleed out before he leaves. 4 hours? 3 hours? I think he's going to escape. Combat armor. Just disgusting, isn't it? It's just absurdly overpowered. It's absolutely just ridiculous in this. What can we do? Warform Jilp and a whole bunch of people beating him down at once apparently can't stop him. I don't know how else we're supposed to deal with it. I honestly don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Again, that charge rifle and the armor would have obviously been an absolute insane buff, especially like Warform Jilp in power armor would have been absurd. I assume Warform does keep the armor bonuses. I'm going to look up like combat extended strategies for dealing with armor, because this is just not right. We can't keep having this every single time a guy with combat armor turns up, because it does seem to be the same thing each time. Beating him down, constantly beating him down with the many people. Doesn't matter if we have numbers or weapon advantage or apparently some gigantic Warform gargoyle man. Makes no difference. So I'm gonna look into that before next episode, just in case we do get someone else. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Jilp has unleashed it. What does that mean? Feeding on Connor. Does that mean just he ran out of blood, maybe? Because he hasn't been able to feed for a while? Honestly, don't know. Oh god, don't... Oh, we actually drained him to death. Oh, I remember this now, yeah. So we'll just keep draining people. Well, goodbye, vampire prison. Oh my god, he's going to go for our own colonists. Oh god, what the hell do we do now? Run, Shadow. Feeding on Boomrat 2. Yeah, you can do that. That'll teach you. Oh, that woke him up. Okay, perfect. Nice, refreshing Boomrat early in the morning. So this is what it feels like to chew 5 gum. Oh, God, my stockpile. Hello? Thank you. Okay, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Thank you for watching. This has been an absurd episode. We lost a fight versus a horse, and we lost a fight versus a single man in armor. I feel like we need to craft some armor, huh? And I think I've got the new patron list all up together and right. This did take me a while to get together. I have renamed people who have asked to be renamed. I think I've nailed it this time around, but if there is something wrong, please get in touch with me and I'll change that as necessary. A big thank you to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place, including Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Flutter Nutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindean, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smog, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Palvis Presley, Serthal the Swede, Stannis the Manis, Toby Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Bacchus, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support in these tier levels on Patreon. I'll be in touch. Probably you already know about this, so I don't know why I'm saying it, but I'll probably already be in touch to ask you guys for your Patreon names over in Discord. And a shout out as well, of course, to Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachnid44, Ben Troke, Betimus Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk22 and 7, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Gray, Haji Dumar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Ice, Wallow, Come, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jose, Euron DeVries, John Holiday, Johnny No, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lasme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Shari, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Will Wade, Wolfie, Zach, Hans, and Zico 2. Thank you, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.